Okay, my name is Emily, and we're going to be talking about some limitations of algae evidence found in murder cases and the photomicrograph that is found or that is used to identify the algae. So, the photomicrograph is basically a micrograph used to identify really small objects. In this case, would be the algae. So some limitations for using this would be dark spots and dirt. This comes from debris contamination, where the algae was found, in the driveway on the wife and on the husband. Very well possibly could have been, um, contaminated. Dark spots and dirt, could have been in there. This can also show up as really clear in the image, which can be deceiving to some scientists. Also, if the scientists are looking at too large of an area at a time, it can really distort the image and kind of give them a false sense of what they are actually looking at. Also, other instrumental errors can be just not cleaning equipment properly, not knowing the strategies of using a photo micrograph, um, basically any other lab errors that could happen. Those could all be limitations of error. That goes for almost every murder case, though, but it is a good thing to keep track of. Okay, so for algae, the case stated that it was green algae found on the victim and her husband, who was convicted of murder. Also, so identifying the right type of algae. So blue green algae is very common in Connecticut, but not the same as regular green algae. So that would be important to identify to make sure that you know like which type of algae you're looking at and like is it blue green algae or is it actual green algae? If the algae were to be different, let's say the husband or the wife, that would be not a match and they'd probably want to go back and re-examine some evidence. Also the life cycle. So, was the algae found on the victim and the husband at the same stage of decomposition? So, theoretically, if the husband were to have hit his wife over the head with a brick, they would have gotten algae on them roughly at the same time. That algae would be at the same state of decomposition, theoretically. There are certain cases where, plants, even people, decompose at different states based on the environment and the overall health. However, it would be stated that they would be at similar stages. So other ideas to ponder. Algae can be is found in multiple places. Could be because they have a pond very close, or because there was a struggle. So there was a pond on the property. Algae can travel. Brick was determined to be the murder weapon found in the pond with algae on it. What significance will the algae hold if the murder weapon was not found? So if they did not find the brick in the pond with the murder weapon and that was determined to be what killed his wife, would the algae hold any significance because the algae is found in so many different places and it is very common. So algae is also very common in states with fresh water like Connecticut, especially if they have a pond on the property. Algae can be tracked by pets, shoes, etc. Um, so just some things to think about in any type of murder case. This was a pretty clear and cut dry case, in my opinion. However, there are some things to always watch about. And those are my references.